Hi, my name is Roxanne Sebastian. Today is October 20, 2018, and this is week 7 of Bio 230 course at Los Angeles Pacific University. And this week's video exercise is about the gross anatomy of the central nervous system. And I will be using the sheep's brain to locate the different parts of the brain. So this part, this is the top view or the dorsal view, and this part right here is your cerebrum, and this little brain right here is your cerebellum here. The gyri or the raised portion or the grooves of the brain, so those are the gyri. The sulcus is right there. Sulcus are the folds or the lines of the brain. And then we have the longitudinal fissure. Okay, the longitudinal fissure separates the two halves of the cerebrum. So for the lobes, this is your so let's do the lateral view. This is the frontal lobe right there, over here, and behind your frontal lobe is your parietal lobe, and under the parietal lobe is your temporal lobe, and your occipital lobe is right here at the back of the cerebrum. So that's your occipital lobe. And now we're gonna move to the ventral view of the sheep's brain. So this part right here is your olfactory bulb right there, and right here, as you can see, this X right here, the top of the X right there is your optic nerves, and the middle part where the X meets is the optic chiasma. So that's the optic chiasma. And then the bottom part right there, the bottom part of the X is your optic tracts. And then posterior to the optic tracts is a rounded structure in the middle, and this is called the mammillary bodies right there. So it's just right there. And then after the mammillary bodies, posterior to it is the midbrain right there. And then next will be right here is your pons. So that's the pons right there, where the brainstem is. And then after the pons, we have here the funnel shaped part. It's the medulla oblongata. And then after the medulla oblongata, where it begins to narrow and straighten, now this is the spinal cord. Okay, so that's the sheep's brain, and that concludes my video for this week's video exercise. Thank you.